Hey, hey! What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody is good to go today. We are jamming out in Alabama. What's going on, Justin? So we are in Alabama tonight. Little Debbie, DPG, Odyssey. How's everybody doing? And why is my chat not showing up? Y'all should be seeing chat right now. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? Adrian? Where the hell you been, boy? Adrian ain't been around in a while, man. How you doing, buddy? Oh, you guys see it? Okay, good deal. No, it should be right beside me. It should be, the chat should be running in a separate window right beside me, like it did the other night. And for some reason it's not. So I don't know. So I'm looking at it to see if I can fix it. That's right, Adrian. Get them delivered on time. How you doing, Bobby? Yeah, y'all see regular chat. Y'all should be seeing a lot more than that. How you doing, Cliff? Y'all should be seeing a lot more than that. There's a lot of things missing right now that y'all should be seeing. That's for sure. Let me see something. So I'm still here. See, it's showing up on this one. That's funny. It's really funny. So there it is on this one, and I don't really know why it's showing up here, but it's not showing up on the one it should. There it goes. I fixed it. Don't ask me what I did. 2 hours. It kicks in 2 hours after your drop dead time for most loads. For most loads. Oh, I see it showing up right there. It's just not hanging on to it. I just probably have to go into the settings and fix something, guys. Give me a second. We can fix this. We're going to fix some shit here, man. We're going to get this happening. We're going to make this work. Head to Maryland? Good deal, man. Is there a max on detention? Yes, Debbie. Most customers do have a max on detention. Most of them do. But it's usually pretty good. It's I'm trying to think. $560 a day, I think, is the normal. I think $560 a day is the normal. Oh, wait a minute. We can take care of this right here. All right, so I believe $560 is the normal. I believe I fixed that now. I'm still working on a couple other things here. Trying to figure out what is happening. What's going on, Brian? Debbie, where are you? No, Andrew, they do not. Andrew, they do not. 3 hours, Alexander. We do have a customer or two that's in a 3 hour window instead of a 2. That does happen. I'm using Streamlabs, Cliff. And we're going to figure it out on the fly and alive with you, my friends. That's what we're going to do. Place for the Myers over there in Lansing, yeah. Alright, let me fix this one here. Figure out why we're not getting anything here. Font settings, source. Oh, that's why. There we go. So it looks like we got that fixed. Thanks, Cody. Appreciate that. See if we can go with a little bit bigger font on this. I think we can get pretty big sized on this. I don't think it's going to matter. Let's see how that looks. That looks pretty good. I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Hey, Odyssey, I'm on my way to one of those. Frosty, thank you for that. I'd like to get that up here. I don't know why I can't do that. Maybe I can right here. Maybe I can fix it right here. Maybe I can fix it. Give me a second, guys. You guys are seeing me do it live. So you guys are getting to watch me experiment with shit live right here on this with this software. So that's kind of funny. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all are my friends. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this just like this. I wish there was a save button for that. But I don't see one. No, like it didn't stay. Shit. Probably because I had to approve it, Frosty. But I did approve it. Oh, Tyson Amarillo, Debbie. Yeah, that one can be rough. That one can be rough. It really can. Jason's holding up well. He drove until 2:30 this morning. And then he went to bed and I took over and I drove till 6:30 in the morning. And then when he finished his 10-hour break, because he went to bed, when he finished his 10-hour break, we took off again. So, like, I can't drive today at all. I can be on duty in the passenger seat, but I can't drive. Because we've been putting some time in, because we sat yesterday for 8 hours at a plant getting loaded, which they paid me $299 for those 8 hours. So it was, I mean, it was decent. It was okay. It was decent. It was okay. I'll take it. I'll take it for what it is. So the reason I set this up with this software in this chat is now everybody can turn their phone sideways and you don't have to be worrying about reading chat and all that other crap. It's all up in there. Getting ready in orientation in Pittston. Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing fine. He's been doing the backing and everything. I'm almost afraid of what Hampton's talking about, but okay. Oh, because I got you, because I approved the message. I got you. Now I'm following y'all. Chicken feathers in the truck. I've never had that problem. You never said the... Well, Debbie, you're on detention now, and Tyson detention pays pretty decent. So just, and it usually only takes like a week to pay. Usually. Plant City dropping a load. Well, we're at a rest area in Alabama. As our appointment's not till 8:05 in Opelika, and right now it's only 5:42. So we are here at this rest area chilling for a while. Here chilling. So I definitely got most of the screen fixed I wanted. There's some still things I need to do with it though. But guys, this will be a learning in progress thing right here. It's taken me a while to get it up where I need it to be. You're from Coleman? Tropicana to Phoenix. Oof. How you doing, Keeper? Tropicana to Phoenix doesn't pay that great. I've ran that low before. I've run that low before. But no, so we got up this morning. We stayed in bed till like, I don't know, 11:30 or so. Got up and we went in there and got showers and then started driving. And Atlanta was rough. He hit a lot of traffic in Atlanta, like extreme amounts of traffic. But he made it through it. He drove in fog last night. He's had some pretty good rain he's driven through. He's driven on the highway. He's driven in the city. He drove a 2-lane last night for 81 miles coming out of Ohio down to Lexington. I must be tired. My eyes have been swollen for like 4 days. But I'll get some good sleep tonight because I was told today that there are 100 loads short in the state of Georgia. 100 loads short in the state of Georgia for tomorrow. So that's a lot of loads. That's a lot of trucks that need loads. So they're shifting them all over a little bit in the morning. But they went ahead and gave me a load right here out of Alabama going up to Arkansas. Honestly, I don't understand it either. I guess most of our contract freight is with companies like General Mills and Kellogg's and stuff or whoever. And I'm not sure if they don't operate that much on the weekends. I know like Tyson, a lot of the plants don't operate on the weekend. You can drop and hook there if it's already preloaded, but a lot of them don't produce and load trucks on the weekend. Sometimes on Saturday morning. I was just there, Alexander. I was just there. How you doing, Stephanie? Miss Stephanie, you're back in training, aren't you? I'm just outside Opelika, Stephanie. I'm down here in Tiger Country. I'm down here in Tiger Country, girl. I'm not in your neck of the woods. Sorry, guys. I got to find this phone charger. The S9's about toast. I got to get a charge on it. Because it ain't going to make it much longer if I don't. Correct, yeah, they're deadheading guys out of Georgia everywhere. Stefan, I don't disagree with you. Everything you're saying right there is correct. The lack of parking, the minimal washouts, you have to drive freaking out of your way a long way to get a washout, the freaking toll bill at the end of the week, and the fuel stops are far from in between. You have to make sure you have plenty of fuel, unfortunately. Oh, so you're not here yet, Stephanie. Okay. Well, you'll be here in a week or so. Yeah, I've noticed that too, Stefan. No, it's Opelika or Opelika. There you go, Opelika, Alabama. Never mind. I better be good. You're on YouTube, not on Twitch. So I gotta be good. I can only be naughty on Twitch. If y'all got Twitch and you're not following me, you should go follow me on Twitch. Crazy Bags. That's all you have to look up. I even was able to add a picture up to it the other day. I'll be honest with y'all. It's one thing I love about Twitch. When I'm over on Twitch streaming, I can say anything I want. It doesn't even matter. I throw on a non-prime shirt and I just have fun. It's a totally different world. Hey, if you guys do follow me on Twitch, and to follow someone on Twitch is free, okay? All you do is click the little heart when you go to their page. Make sure you go into your settings and enable alerts, or else you'll never know when I'm on. OP Leica? OP Leica. Oh, come on. I currently do not make any money off Twitch, Backwoods. Jesus, yes. Jesus. Wait a minute. Are you the Jesus? He might have snuck one in here. Jesus might have snuck one in. I've always told everybody KLM is a good company. I like the way I was treated there. I just didn't make the money I make here. I wonder if that's my old fleet manager, Jesus. Oh, Jesus Ramos. Mark, no, listen. So, Mark, here's what I did. I thought about this. And my son told me, he said, Dad, what is the most fun you ever had playing the game? What's the most fun? When you were having your most fun, what were you doing? And I said, well, it was right at the beginning of... Or was at the end of? Might have been at the end of Kata. Yeah, I think it was the very, very end of Kata, I think. Yes. So it was the very end of Kata, I said, and I was playing my Fire Mage. He said, well, why don't you go play your Fire Mage? So last night I got on my Fire Mage, and I spent money to boost it and race and name change it. So, yes, Stefan, Harmony is at Trans Am. Yes, Harmony is at Trans Am, guys. So, unfortunately, did not work for her at KLLM or CFI, and now she's at Trans Am. Look, my biggest complaint about KLM was money. That was it, guys. I didn't make enough money. Correct, nerds. They could pay better. Now, I will tell you, they did get a pay raise. They did get a pay raise. A little bit. Stefan, it wasn't job hopping, in a sense. She had to find somewhere else to go. So in a sense it is, but in a sense it's not. You know what I mean? It's not, she didn't choose to do it. Just back doors just a swinging. Like old John Anderson, huh? Like old John Anderson. Jonathan, that would not surprise me. I don't know if that's true or not, but it would not surprise me. Hey, Pillow, that's not a bad idea. Right now I just named it Crazy Bags. You've been organizing the tiny mansion truck, right, Stephanie? He is well diversified. He is well diversified. All of his eggs are not in one basket. That's not an issue. But anyways, Mark, yeah, so I race changed, name changed, and boosted my Fire Mage to 110. And when I get back on the game and on Twitch, I will be leveling the Fire Mage from 110 to 120. And we don't pick up until 11 p.m. tomorrow, 3 hours from here. And they have overnight parking. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave out of here when we're empty. We're We're going to run up there, park for the night, because there's stores nearby and restaurants and stuff. So we're up there, park for the night, and then I'll get to play some World of Warcraft. Yeah, Mr. Lowe is well diversified in what he does. So I'm hoping our load doesn't take too long to get loaded. Obviously, you don't have internet. Get a good phone service, man. You can get a hotspot through. Problem solved. That's what I use. I'm streaming on it right now. I'm streaming on my laptop finally. All of y'all know I used to stream on a phone. I've been streaming on my phone for a year or 11 months, whatever it's been. But I'm now on a laptop. I have a separate webcam. I have a microphone coming into the mail. I have some other stuff coming. Well, Odyssey, I'm on it right now. I mean, you're watching me on it now, so I don't know if it's laggy or not for you, but since Pandora, Mark, well, I played a little bit in Draenor. I had some 110, or yeah, I had some 100 characters from Draenor, but I didn't have any 110, so I had to boost them. I just passed Legion is what I did. Backwoods, I don't know. I have international T-Mobile, and I have unlimited hotspot, and obviously it's pretty good. I mean, I'm broadcasting in HD right now. So guys, here's some really cool stuff, because I don't know if we'll see it. So I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this or not. But let's see. There's that one. That one. So I don't know if you guys can see those or not, but they're pretty cool. Some pretty cool stuff that happens. Yeah, Pikachu! Backwoods everywhere except for Wyoming and Iowa. Iowa and Wyoming suck with service. You have okay phone service, but you have no data. So like if you're just driving to Wyoming and you're not going to park for the night, you're all good, right? Because we ain't messing on our phones while we're driving anyways. And you have phone service. For the most part, yeah, Backwoods. I can't remember any spots in Washington where I got angry or mad or, was like, oh, I ain't got no damn phone service. I just remember Iowa is west of Des Moines on 80. So like if you're west of Des Moines, service sucks all the way till you get to Nebraska, and then it gets good again. And then Wyoming, it's terrible past Cheyenne until you get to Utah, and then it's great again. Wyoming's beautiful to look at, but it ain't fun to drive through. Yeah, Andrew, I'm using this here. I'm gonna set up some stuff. I'll have to look at that Nightbot. I believe that's in this. I bought the full package for Streamlabs. All right, Road Dog. Matt, where the hell have you been anyhow? Sorry, I saw your name earlier and then just got sidetracked. But where the hell have you been, sir? I'm in Alabama. I'm in Opelika, according to Stephanie. EverQuest was better. Some people liked it, yep. Really good too. Nope, I've never played anything but WoW. WoW has been enough for me. Kelly to Oplika. Opelika, Alabama. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's where I'm going. I'm not there yet. I'm 14 miles from there. I'm in the rest area. Will, Iowa 80 is, man. Iowa 80 is a big ass truck stop. There's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on there. So after this load, we go to Arkansas, then we're heading to Pennsylvania. So then we're heading to Pennsylvania, and oh my gosh, if this guy takes off my front end, dude. Whoa. Whoa, boy. Because next week we're testing. Nebraska has great service, and it's not even on T-Mobile, but it's part of their network. I can't remember. It's called Colorado Wireless, I think. Yeah, I think it's Colorado Wireless. Quidditch! Mr. Quidditch, how are you, sir? Mr. Quidditch is another one ain't been around in a while. Will, he grossed that. That ain't what he took home, buddy. That's what he grossed before truck payment and everything. I grossed $289,000 last year. My gross was $289,000 last year. My take home before taxes was $113,000. So don't let them. Be careful, guys, because there are drivers out there, even here at Prime, that are going to give you one number, and it's not even going to be close to what he took home. I grossed $289,000, and at the end, I was at $113,000 before I paid my taxes. Okay, before I paid my taxes. After I paid my taxes, I took home $94,000 out of $289,000. Correct, Will, and that's you can do that here. You can do that here. I just want to make sure that people understand the difference, because there are a lot of guys out there that tell you, yeah, I made $350,000 last year. If they TNT'd all year, but what did you take home? That's what you want to know. What was your final number after taxes and everything? What was it? Mine was $94,000. There's one right there. $304,000, Nick. Here's the thing, though, Nick. His take home was probably about, after taxes, was probably about $110,000, $115,000. Yeah, Kelly, you took a big pay cut to be home every day. You took a big pay cut. Well, yeah, it will. It's a big difference. And Nick, that's reasonable. I find that to be a reasonable number. That's probably a very truthful number. 125 on 308 or whatever it was, 304. I find that to be a fairly reasonable number. That's probably an accurate number. So he's probably being truthful with you. But we have some around here that don't want to be truthful about it. I sat in a pilot one night, listened to a guy telling the cashier he was hitting on. Yeah, I made $300,000 last year. He's showing her, and I'm thinking, no, you didn't, man. You did not make $300,000. Your company made $300,000, but you made $120,000. There's a big difference. There's a big difference between what you make and what your company makes. And if you're a sole proprietor, your truck is your company. month. In Salt Lake when he was doing the Aces too. Who you talking about, Matt? So, Chelsea, Massachusetts. Been there a time or two. I go to Chelsea a lot, Assonet, that's what I call it. Massachusetts. Correct, Nick. Net's the big number. Net's the big number. Andrew is currently sole, but when I stop in Springfield, I'm getting my LLC done. I am getting an LLC. Only because, look, if I was just going to do trucking, I probably wouldn't get an LLC for like until the beginning of the year, and I would probably just go ahead and get an S Corp. But I've got my hands in so many other things now that I need to get an LLC. I need to get everything underneath one umbrella, underneath one checking account or one bank account, one business account. And so I can do one big umbrella and do some DBAs underneath it. Yes, Stephanie, you do have to run like hell. I did. I ran like hell. TNT with my brother and with Cedric and with David Brewer and with Greg. Yeah, I ran like hell to make that money. You are not wrong about that. You do have to run hard. Oh, Debbie got a boyfriend. Debbie, just contact your fleet manager. They'll send you a piece of paper to fill out and fax back to them. It's really that simple. You'll have to get a copy of their driver's license to fax in with it and some other stuff, but it's not hard. Correct, Andrew, yeah. Will, I don't know. Will, I don't want to give you answers to shit I don't know, buddy. Yeah, look at that. Hey, JJ took less than half. On $425,000, took on less than half. Heavy metal, that's not a bad idea. And that's why I've considered just getting an S Corp. And then I'm able to do that a lot easier to keep them separate. So I can make them all part of the corporation, but I can make them all individual LLCs. Yeah, Andrew, you'll do well then. I mean, look, you can save a lot of money here if you got it right. If you ain't got no bills at home, ask Debbie. Debbie ain't got no bills at home. No, I don't want my own authority, JJ. I have no desire for that. Look, here's the reality of it, folks, and I'm actually going to be putting a video out of this shortly. All right? I have a clean criminal record. I have a clean driving record. All right? I have well over 10 years experience on the highway, and I have no preventable accidents. I can go make money in a lot of places. I don't have to do what I do. But because I have my hands in other things, I'm going to continue to do this for right now. So I have no desire to get my own authority. Look, trucking should be a goal stepping stone for most people, okay? It should be a stepping stone to a different spot in your life that you want to get to. All right? Trucking's a great way for you to get somewhere financially quicker than if you're running 2 or 3 jobs at home. As long as you go to the right place and make the money. Nick, that's about what I grossed my first year, and I think I took home 73. I made a video on it. It's the very first like video other than pre-trips and training I did, I talked about my, it says, I think it's titled Prime Inc. Lease Operator Cost, Pay, Cost, and Earning Potential. I think that's what it's called. I had to think about it. Correct. Tukey, that's a good way to describe it. Will, as far as we know right now, it's sticking around permanently. It's, as far as I know. They might be making a change or two to it in the future, but I'm not going to guarantee you that they will. And guys, if I look a little crooked, it's because I am, because this laptop is kind of, it's not exactly where it needs to be, but I can scoot it over here, I guess, and maybe straighten it out a little bit. There we go. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Now it's at least on a flat surface. Andrew, I think he's referring to the 50,000 miles is what I think he's referring to. Frosty's going to 10.7. Okay. So you're, well, that's just a week from, that's a week from Monday, right? For the rest of 6 months. No, Will. No, Will, you wouldn't have to do that. Because you're out there running right now, Will, right over at Melton. I think Will's over there running at Melton. And Frosty, what terminal are you going into? You want what? What do you want, Debbie? What were you saying? Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you were over at Melton. I thought you were. Yeah, I thought you might. I thought you might like that. DOT won't pass to the doctor. Yeah, until the doctor fills up the stuff. Yep. Okay, so Frosty's going to Springfield Mo. Permit would be a couple weeks for you. Andrew, I don't know how it's running right now, but I'm hearing it's running like 2 weeks behind. Let me see if I can get fix the lighting in here, guys. See if we can improve the lighting aspect. No, it cuts too much of the red lighting out. There we go. Hollywood lighting. Wah! All right, sorry, I'm just having fun. I'm in a good mood. Have been for about a week. Brian. See, it's all like I assume she's sending me to Missouri. I'm in Illinois. She should have already told you where she's sending you, Frosty. But they, Illinois usually goes to Springfield, correct? Andrew, they tell you where to go get your physical. They set it up and send you somewhere to go get a physical at one of their doctors. Correct, Curtis. Yeah, you gotta have the physical first. So, Curtis, are they setting you up to take care of that? I'm not a preacher, so I won't say it. I actually do kind of like this little bit of lighting in here. Passed my CDL class today. All right, Cameron. Go hit the like button. Thank you, little Debbie. Appreciate that. Hit the like button. I need to set it up so every time someone hits the like button, it flashes in the middle. Frosty, I believe so. I believe so. I do believe they will do that. Could be wrong, but I do believe that. I do believe they will. What state do I enjoy most? You know, I don't know. I don't know. There's a couple of them I really like driving through. I think it just all depends. Miss Suede. Miss Suede. Miss Farmer Suede. Old Miss Suede had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Alright. Yeah, Vermont's kind of nice. Vermont is kind of nice. Yeah, it depends on the weather. Yeah, depends on what the weather's doing when you get there. Yes. Yes, Andrew. I've been through, yeah, sitting in the field. I knew you were probably. I have been through all 48 lower states. I have not been to Alaska or Hawaii yet to make the whole 50. But I have been through the lower 48 or the continental 48 or however the hell you want to phrase it. We always say the lower 48. But yes. New Mexico, Arizona are nice. 40's really nice from Oklahoma City to Barstow. Boom, that's a great road to ride. I'll ride that all you want me to from Oklahoma City to Barstow. But once you get beyond Barstow, it gets kind of crappy out in California because of all the traffic. And really, 40's not bad going the other way because you really don't have nothing until you get to Little Rock and then Memphis. You know, 40's not a bad ride. Yes, Andrew, they do. We have private Mexican carriers that carry the freight over to Mexico, so that our drivers do not. And we do have drivers who know the procedures for Canada, and they specialize in that. And so, like, most loads that go to Canada, we just take them to a drop yard and drop them. And there's a couple, I think it's called Everest, Washington. I think it is. I'm just going off memory. But I believe it's town of Everest, Washington, up by the Canadian border, up by Vancouver, north of Seattle. We have a married couple up there, and they're both CDL holders, and they constantly run to Canada and back up to Vancouver. Everett, okay, Everett. Yeah, you don't get out west much solo, a little bit. It just depends. So, like, I'm taking Jason back to Pittston and test him next week. So he's literally a week from testing now. He's been on the truck for a week. He's a week from testing. Last Friday, we were in Pittston on the new training pad. We were breaking it in. It's already been a full week. Next week, we'll be back in Pittston to test out. So minimum liability insurance covers 18-wheeler commercial. Jay Bizzle, Prime takes care of all that for me. I have no idea the answers to that. I would say there probably is. I would guess $1 million of coverage would not surprise me if that's what it is, because that's what I've had to have as a business owner in the past. But I ain't gonna lie to you and tell you I know the answer, because I don't. I'm just guessing, because Prime takes care of that for us. Autonomous trucks, look, airplanes are totally robotic, right? An airplane can literally take off, fly, and land itself without anybody touching the controllers now. All right, that's reality. But yet they don't have one pilot in it, they have two. So just keep that in mind. Thank you, Bizzle, appreciate it. That's why I'm looking to run team. No one wants to do team though. Yeah, I don't want to do team. No way. No desire to do team. Rednecker, I do believe that you do need that before they'll give you the permit. Andrew, it depends. It can be, depending on who you have riding with you. It can be very lucrative. Correct. Tookie will tell you it's hard work. Team driving is hard work. You may have that down day where you deliver in the morning and not pick up till the next morning, but then that one you pick up, you may run 3,000 miles nonstop, just turning the seat. The seat never gets cold. There's always a hot ass in it. You know, that's the way it goes sometimes. Yeah, like you said, very little downtime. You may get that one day every now and then. Sleeping or driving. Sleeping or driving. That's team driving at prime. That's it. You're sleeping or you're driving. Correct, Frosty. Yeah, run hard. You can do well here running hard. You can do well here running hard. I had a referral last week come in. It probably would have come in 2 weeks ago. But I have no idea who it was. So, let me see if I can find something really quick and tell you. If your driver code starts with TUG and you put me as a referral, thank you, friend. Thank you. So, yes, TUG as in tug. Yeah, and we're in a good spot too. And I've been messing with all this software trying to get all this crap working. And it's still not perfect, but it's better than it was the other night. Here comes Mr. Jason right now.
Well, the mirrors are all foggy in here. What are you doing?
Here comes Mr. Jason right now. So.
Oh, you farted in here, you nasty.
What do you mean I farted in here?
Oh, you fucking smell it. It's fucking lingering.
Dude, you're gonna be killing these people on this live. They're dying in here.
Fucking
Right. He's a fucking comedian, guys. He's a fucking comedian. All right. Dispatch, not keeping miles considered. He's fucking so funny. I'm going lease this week. Any suggestions for tax service I should use? I asked Chad. I need to email him. Roush. There are a few really good ones. And none of them are located in the terminal. Alright? There you go. Let's see. Yes, Backwoods, that is my driver code. SOPCJ is my driver code. They don't drive much out west. So, yeah, Roush, Chad has a good one. Also, there's one called the Trucker CPA. And they're online. And then someone else just had one, the Trucker's Accountant or something. I just saw someone use this. I don't remember. He's for real. He's putting look at this. He's getting out the essential oils to clean up the aroma in the truck.
That's how you get it done.
He's going all out.
Play games around here.
Oh man, that smells really good too.
I know, that's why I left it right there. It'll stink.
Man, that smells really good.
Yeah, it'll stink up your whole shit right there.
Yeah, that smells really good. Oh, right, yeah, Roush, that's good stuff, that shells and brisket. I'm going to take Jason over there possibly this weekend. We are dropping in Berryville, Arkansas Sunday morning. And we have to get to Pittston by Wednesday. So I'm thinking they're going to send us up to Kraft over to Bethlehem, PA, and then have us deadhead up to Pittston, but we'll see. He's going to dump it on me while I'm sleeping? No, he's not. Some Beano and Febreze. I got Febreze. I'm telling you, this stuff's better. This stuff he does, these essential oils he uses, y'all ain't got no clue. Alright? He's getting me hooked on this shit. My truck smells good like all the time.
It smells like lemongrass instead of.
It smells like growing grass instead of trucker ass.
That's right.
Chewy, I do not. I do not. Y'all want to see John Cena? You ready? There's John Cena right there. Told y'all I was training John Cena in the truck. Okay, let's see. A stiff ass drink? Yeah, Nick. Stiff drinks are good. Alright, Suede, have a good night. Yeah, Tukey, I've heard that from other people too. Actually, Jason's gonna go tanker. You know, they're sniffing the shit out of them oils. Time to get busy. Suede's got to go run the tractor around. John Cena, yeah, you saw it, didn't you, Backwoods? Yeah. It's crazy, ain't it? Open route and open dedicated. Chewy, that would be good. Yeah, if you can get a dedicated. Now there's the guy who's on YouTube, whatever his name is, the tanker guy. He's on a dedicated route. He's home every night.
John Ogren.
John Ogden, yeah, he's on a dedicated. He's home every night, and he does YouTube.
I don't want to get away
Moving on my shit.
Just leave it that I'm cleaning.
You're cleaning.
Yeah, relax.
He's over here cleaning the house. Well, we're gonna leave in like 20 minutes.
I know. That's all it takes.
Yeah, we're gonna leave in a little bit. You have to go lease up, yeah. Dedicated probably would work best with tanker, because I guarantee it's the same routes, the same customer. I guarantee everything's the same. All of it's the same, every single week. Everyone can start registering the Drug and Alcohol Clearinghouse in October.
Oh boy. Stay off the drugs.
I don't know what you mean by that. I don't get it. Do you understand it?
What?
What he means, the Drug and Alcohol Clearinghouse?
No. You mean like the?
This truck ain't never been so clean, Backwoods. I ain't gonna lie.
You mean the Concentra fucking test that he has to do?
I don't know. He's talking about a clearinghouse. Maybe it's something to do with DOT.
That would just. I mean, the only thing I had to do the DOT physical.
Don't do
stuff.
drugs. Yes.